Live from the north side of Chicago, Wrigley Field. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the San Diego Padres and the Chicago Cubs. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Ready to go? Now it's going to be Xander Bogaerts. And a pitch.
Here's a player known for playing better in day games, which is not always the case. I mean, day games are different, though. Things change from game times to your daily routine. He sure makes the transition look easy.
And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. Just missed. The count 2-1. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Next to hit, Jake Cronenworth. That catches the outside corner. And the count 1-2. Kicks and fires. And that's off the inside edge. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Stays alive. The pitch. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Side of Chicago, John Shelby and Chris Singleton. Now the third baseman. Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike.
1 ball.
Goes. Too late with the throw. Safe. Just missed.
It's a good take.
And a base hit right there. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He scores, and they have the lead. 1-0.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. He kind of muscled that one out there. Didn't get the barrel with it, but the important part was that he found a way to stay through the baseball and just drop it into center field.
And now, Ha-Sung Kim. And that'll fall for a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
A couple of singles back-to-back. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Now, there's a swing and a drive. This looks like extra bases. 1 run across, and he starts his afternoon off right with a double. They add on as the run scores all the way from first. It's 3-0. Now batting Jurickson Profar. The lefty ready, and a 1-1. This to third. Tosses across to first. They limit the damage here. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Nico Hoerner. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. That's down and in.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Throw over to Cronenworth. 1 gone, bottom half of the first. And up next for Chicago, Seiya Suzuki. 1 down, base is empty. Swings through that.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The wind and the pitch. And a ground ball to first. Cronenworth steps on the bag. 2 up, 2 down. In Happ up to hit. That one ripped.
which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
2 outs, nobody on. Cody Bellinger, the next Cub to hit. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And that skips in the dirt. That one the other way, and foul ball. The pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. Comes the 2-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Here comes a pitch. And that one hit to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. New inning getting started. Now it's the DH, Matthew Batten. The pitch. That one to first. Bush steps on first for the out. Jackson Merrill, the next to hit.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
In the air, out towards left center. Happ hauls it in, and there's 2 away. So the batting order turns over, and here is Xander Bogaerts. 2 outs, base is empty. And another ball. And it's fouled away. And here it comes. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. 2-2 now. Good job to fight that one off. And a foul ball. He stays alive. 2 outs. High fly ball out towards left field. Happ raging back towards the wall. And that one hops the wall. Bogaerts into second.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Solid double down the line, and that was a pretty decent pitch that he just turned on. Not really out over the plate. It was inside, but he was more than ready to get that bat through the zone.
That misses. Ball 2. And that's outside. Hit hard, should be extra bases. Around third, he'll score. It's 4-1. And into second easily with a 2-out double.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Jake Cronenworth now at the plate. And another ball. So now 3-2. Bounce to the right side. Corner. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. Dansby Swanson stands in. And base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. I can watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
On the ground, 2 ball. On to Bogarts. How about that double play? Here's Yan Gomes.
The catcher, Yan Gomes.
On the ground to third. Sends it across to first, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Manny Machado up to the plate.
Number 13, Manny Machado.
On the ground to the left. And it gets by him. So man aboard, stepping in for San Diego, Ha-Sung Kim. And the pitch. Runner on the go. And that one ripped into right. Fair ball. Coming home. The relay throw. The tag, and he's in there.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Kim stands at second with no outs. And there's a hit around third. He scores. It's 6-1.
Comes through with the RBI. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
And now it's going to be rolled to short. Could be 2. Swanson tossed to second. On to Bush. It's a double play. 2 outs, base is empty. Matthew Batten, the next up for the Padres. Out towards right center field. Bellinger in a full sprint. Makes a nice grab and a full sprint. And that'll do it. Back here at the friendly confines, set for the bottom of the third, and here's the first baseman, Michael Bush.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
Left-hand batter waits. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter, but he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Here's Nick Madrigal. Next pitch is downstairs. On the ground left side. 6, 4, out, 3, and they turn the double play. Now it's the second baseman, Nico Horner.
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business. Pretty textbook execution between short and second to turn that into 2 outs.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1, 2, 3. Here at Wrigley Field, here's the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. Ball to strike. The pitch. In the air, left side. Happ moving under it. Makes the grab, 1 away. Now here's Xander Bogaerts now.
Second baseman, Xander Bogaerts.
The wind to the pitch. Swung on, belted. And that should be extra bases. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel
The new pitcher in the game, Drew Smiley.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
So man aboard, 1 down, and it's Tatis at the plate. Man at second. And there's a ball.
Down.
Tatis waits. And a strike on the outside edge.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That one hammered center field. Way back there. It has the distance gone. A towering shot to center. It's 8-1. So 1 out, nobody on. And now the first baseman, Jake Cronenworth. One down, base is empty.
Ball inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a pitch. That one misses. Counts full, 3-2. The lefty fires. That one blasted deep to right. This one's got a chance. That one hops against the fence. Cronenworth into second, and he's got a double.
Now down. Third baseman, Manny Machado.
Man at second with 1 away. Here's Manny Machado. The pitch. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Cronenworth, the runner at second with 1 away. Back up the middle and a base hit. Around third. He will score, and it's an 8-run lead.
That's back-to-back singles for him. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Next offering is down low. Scorched to center. No doubt about it. That is long gone. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add to their lead. It's 11-1.
Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Number 43 will take over here. He's into the game with the bases empty. Luis Campusano, the next up for the Padres. In the air, right field. Horner on his way over. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there are 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. So digging in now for San Diego, Jurickson Profar. Fastball for a strike. Going to count 1-2. He goes down looking. Bottom of the 4th. It's on now for Chicago. Seiya Suzuki. And a pitch. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Everything came together for him. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
And the batter now, Ian Happ.
2 balls, 1
That
strike.
one not close. 2-1. Righty delivers. On the line, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back singles. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
At the belt and fires. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
The batter, number 7.
Now here is Dansby Swanson.
Swanson, former first-round pick when he was on the Diamondbacks. Vanderbilt player in college, College World Series player, all that good stuff, but really coming into his own.
The shortstop takes the ball. That one is absolutely belted. And it's into the gap. 1 run is in. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds it third.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Double into the gap, and that was a really nice swing to beat the inside pitch. He just beat him to the spot. Kept his hands tight inside that baseball, and that just allowed him to drive it into the alley right there.
Kicks and deals. Just missed. The punch out there, and there are 2 outs. Now it's Yan Gomes. That's off the mark, and it's 2-1. Next offering is fouled back. Two on, 2 outs. Line drive, base hit. 1 run is in. Now a long throw home. And he's out. Up, down, and that ends the inning. Back here at Wrigley Field, all set for the start of the inning. And now the DH, Matthew Batten. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And now the lefty.
Ball 2.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. The Y to kick the pitch. That's a laser base hit.
The center fielder, number 3, Jackson.
And here is Jackson Merrill. Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
2 strikes.
Left-hand hitter waits. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. The pitch.
2-2 to count.
Runner at first with no outs here. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. Over to Swanson. He turns it. On to first, save. So they get one, but a really nice try there. And here comes Xander Bogaerts. The Padres up big in this one, and we're at the top of the 5th. Right side. Suzuki brings it in, and there's 2 away. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here.
Oh, yeah, Boog. He's on the brink of one of your favorite milestones. He's completed 3 legs of the cycle.
I love me some cycle. Runner on the go. Ball misses. Save at second, and he easily steals the bag. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. This one blasted the other way down the line, and it's a foul ball. Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now at the plate, Michael Busch. The wind of the pitch. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
He was all over that one. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, cut out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on.
Now a chance for Nick Madrigal. Madrigal checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. No swing. And the right-hander deals. Fought off foul. Nobody out. Runner at first. And down on strikes he goes. And 1 away. And next for the Cubs, Nico Horner.
Second baseman, Nico Horner.
The 1-1. Hard ground ball, base now. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out.
Now batting, the right fielder,
Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. The pitch. Look out! And it hit him.
As a hitter, I'll take that all day long. An off-speed pitch, it's not going to rattle your cage too much.
Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Ian Happ. Bush on third. Horner on second. Suzuki at first. 1 gone. And clips a corner. The 1-2. Fights it off. You'll see another. Gets a piece and stays alive. And the righty deals.
Ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2-2. The other way, and it goes just foul. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. 1 run across, 2 runs are in. Coming home. He scores. They clear the bases. It's 11-6.
That was a really nice at-bat. Made it work pretty hard out there on the mound. 10th pitch of the at-bat, and he was able to put it in play, find a hole, and get a knock.
Here's Cody Bellinger. High fly ball down the left field line. That one back there, and it's off the wall, but foul. And a pitch. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Out number 2. Dansby Swanson, the next cup to hit. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Runner holds at third, so even with 2 outs, they didn't risk it.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked.
Pedro Avila takes over on the mound.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
First and third, 2 away. Christopher Morel, the next cup to hit. 2 outs. Lays it on a bounce, and it eats him off. In to score is the runner from third. It's 11-7.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Absolutely smoked that baseball. What a swing. Sent it out way faster than it came in, of course. 113 off the bat, and no matter where you hit it at that speed, it's tough to make a play on.
Now here is Yan Gomes. Yan Gomes waits. Swing, and he breaks his bat. That's a foul ball. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Popped up. He makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out. And we're back. All set for the top of the 6th. Stepping in for San Diego, Jake Cronenworth. Swing and a miss as that one was high.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hard ground ball, base knock.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
And now it's Manny Machado. Scorched to center. No doubt about it. That is long gone. A 2-run homer. It's 13-7.
He got on plane with that high fastball, and look how his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Absolutely crushed that pitch.
Now it's the shortstop, Ha-Sung Kim. And he deals. That clips the corner. Nobody on, nobody out, and we're in the top half of the 6th. In the air, right field. And there's one away. At the plate, Luis Campusano. And another ball. The next offering misses. 3 balls and a strike. There's a strike.
Helpful.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Goes down looking. 2 outs, base is empty. Jurickson Profar, the next up for the Padres. 2 down, nobody on. In the air to left, down the line. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the first baseman, Michael Busch. A wind of the pitch.
That's a ball.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
The 2-2 on the way. Got it by him for the K.
Third baseman, number 1.
Here's the third baseman, Nick Madrigal. One down, base is empty.
Ball, that pitch is up.
The 2-1. Lined, and that's a base hit. So the one-out hit turns the lineup over.
Now back.
And up next for Chicago, Nico Horner. Here's a 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. Couldn't catch up to the heater. And now the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki.
The right fielder.
The Cubbies with a lot of ground to make up here in the bottom of the 6th. And strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Two outs. Pitch misses. 2-2. And misses inside. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Slice to right. Dives, and he can't hang on. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Just a great at-bat right there. Saw a lot of pitches. Nice job going the opposite way with it. Letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
Two on, 2 outs. On the ground, right side. Bogarts fields it cleanly. Slings to first. That's out number 3. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Mark Leiter Jr.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Now it's the DH, Matthew Batten. And downstairs. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. On the ground to short, Swanson. Now a jump throw. On target. He got him. Nice play. So digging in, Jackson Merrill.
Good onside run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on it and got him to bounce into that out.
And here it comes. And another ball. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
2 strikes.
Struck him out looking. Here's Xander Bogaerts.
Second base, Xander.
The Padres up big in this one here in the top half of inning number 7. Caught him looking for the K. friendly confines. Bellinger up to hit. Here's a 1-1.
Ball.
This hitter's looking for a fastball, but I'm not sure he's going to get one. Pitcher doesn't have to challenge him. If he feels better about his off-speed secondary stuff, then stay with it.
And there's a hit.
Now batting.
And now the shortstop, Dansby Swanson. In the dirt. To second, and he's out. Here comes a pitch. Good eye in that spot. Got him swinging.
Now the designated
2 outs, base is empty. Christopher Morel, the next cut to hit. Two down, nobody on.
Hey.
The pitch. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Here at Wrigley Field, now it's the right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr. The pitch.
Hey. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
1-2 now. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Then there's 1 down. Next for the Padres, Jake Cronenworth. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Bounced up the middle. Whips it to first on the run.
He's
Throw not in time, and he's safe. One gone, runner at first. Here's Manny Machado now. 2-2 on the way. That one off the bad part of the bat, just a lazy fly ball. And that'll fall for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single. So digging in now for San Diego, Ha-Sung Kim. The shortstop takes the ball.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Cronenworth at third. Machado over at first with 1 away. Big swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Right-hander kicks, deals. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Two on, 1 out. Battling here as he fouls it away. Two now. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Quick feed to second for 1. On the push. It's a double play. Back here at Wrigley Field, on to the bottom of the 8th. Now the Cubs catcher, Yan Gomes. The wind of the pitch.
Inside, ball 2.
And the pitch. Hit in the air, right field. Tatis makes the grab on the run. So up now for Chicago, Michael Busch. And the pitch. Lifted in the air down the left side. And that's a fair ball. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in. He's in there.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And ball 4, 2 aboard. So the lineup flips over. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Nico Horner. The Cubs with a chance to get back into it. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Line drive, base hit right field. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only one away. Jose Azocar. He enters the game as the injury replacement, taking over in right. And next for the Cubs, Seiya Suzuki. Edge in his zone for a strike. And the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Right-handed reliever. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. This one in the air right field. Azocar moving under it. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags for home. He'll score the sac fly. 13-8 is our score. Tom Cosgrove on the pitch out of the pen here. So first and second with 2 outs. And up next for Chicago, Ian Happ. He swings and fouls one off. At the belt and fires. Foul ball still a 1-2 count. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Yency Almonte. And we're back. And now the catcher comes up to hit, Luis Campusano.
Ball 2.
Righty delivers. On the ground. Oh, great grab on the dive. Throws from his knees. And very nicely done for the out. Now the left fielder, Jurickson Profar. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the top of the 9th. And a good eye there.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that's in there at the knees. 2-2. To the right side. And he handles it himself for the out. Now the DH for the Padres, Matthew Batten.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Pitch misses there, and the count 2-1. Wouldn't chase that time. Late on that fastball.
Full count, 3-2.
And that's ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap, will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
The 2-2.
3-2.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Two outs. That one 95 to finish him off. And welcome back to the ballpark. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. And a pitch. Swings here and blasts one left field. Profar ranging back. Hauls it in on the warning track.
Tried to take on the wind in left field right there. Just a little too much traffic up in the air. Mother Nature won that one. It's hard to say, but I think that might be gone otherwise.
The pitch. Ground ball to the right side. And he takes it himself for the out. 1 out left for the Cubs. Christopher Morel digs in now.
Inside ball.
Two down, nobody on. Fouls one off. 2-2. The Cubbies down to their final strike. Got it. Ball game.
I certainly can't complain about a lack of action in this one. A high-scoring game. Purists might not love it, but pretty impressive showing at the plate from both sides.
13-8 is your final. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.